everyone, welcome to the latest edition of Erin'S Empties. I've decided I am officially going to start calling my empties videos Erin'S Empties because that's what I call it on my Instagram. Before I even started my YouTube channel, I always posted my empties on my Instagram with the hashtag Erin'S Empties. So let's keep that going. If you guys have empties you want me to see, let's put the hashtag, I'll put it right here. So I have a lot of stuff this month. I have this whole big bag filled with stuff. Some of this stuff is stuff I have actually decluttered too, so I'll let you know as I go through stuff that I've decluttered and stuff that is just empty. I have a lot of wipes in here, so let's just start with that. You guys know every single month you see me with baby wipes. I use them to clean off my desk. I use them to take swatches off. I just love baby wipes. I have the Sephora charcoal exfoliating wipes. I hated these. I did not use these on my face, first of all, because I made the very bad mistake of doing that. I do like the closure on them. However, the smell of these really bothers me too. They have exfoliating beads on one side of these, and I definitely didn't like those. I will not be repurchasing these. I have the Morphe cucumber wipes. I liked these. These are the wipes though that they're not really that big, so you have to use 2 of them to get everything off. But for the price point, I think they're like $6 or $7. I really like them. You get 30 sheets in here. I would definitely buy them again. And yeah, these are the cucumber scent. I have not tried any other scents, but I would definitely get the cucumber scent again. Okay, some Bath & Body Works stuff. I have 2 lotions. I have 2 Magic in the Airs. You guys know this is my favorite Bath & Body Works scent right now. So I've gone through 2 of these little guys, and I've gone through a spray. So on my past empties you've seen Magic in the Air stuff, but yes, I love this scent and I will continue to be repurchasing this scent. I went through a gentle foam cleansing soap in the scent Mango Mandarin. I liked this. I like the foaming soaps you saw on my Bath & Body Works haul that I showed you guys. I like the foaming soaps. I don't necessarily like the ones with beads in these. I would repurchase this scent again, and this lasted a pretty good amount of time. I have a mask that I used up. This is the Boscia Luminizing Black Mask. This is the mask that cleanses your soul. So I used this puppy up. I went through a really big phase where I only wanted to use this mask and rip everything out. But I found that other masks do the same thing. It just doesn't rip everything out. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be repurchasing this in the future, but I did like this little deluxe size while I had it. I used a Sephora eye mask. This is the avocado one. I think you guys have seen these in every single one of my empties so far. When my eyes just feel like they need to be brightened and nourished and repaired, just like it says, I love getting these. This mascara I actually just used for the last time on my Instagram Live, which I love doing get readies with me's on Instagram Live because I love chatting with you guys. So this is the CoverGirl Total Tease mascara. This is what the wand looks like. The wand is very weird. This clumps up very easily. I don't know if I would be repurchasing this mascara again. The thing is, I very rarely buy the same mascara twice because there's always so much more for me to try. But towards the end it got very gloopy, and I never keep mascara more than 3 months, and my thing with mascara is once it starts to smell, it goes. So it started to smell, so it's done. 2 more mascaras. This is the MAC Upward Lash Mascara. I hated this. This was just like a little sample. When I first saw this brush, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, this would be great for my lower lashes. Yeah, no. It just made everything clump, and normally I love these little MAC samples, but this one did not work out for me. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I've never purchased a full size of this mascara myself. I've always just used these little sample ones. I do like it. I don't think it's the best mascara ever, but I do like it. Okay, back to regularly scheduled programming. My battery died. It was a mess. My next empty is a candle. So this is the Pure White Cotton Candle from Bath & Body Works. The notes on this are white coconut and soft gardenia petals, and it's supposed to be all about cotton. And that's it right there. I really liked this candle. I would definitely repurchase this candle again, and unlike last month where the candles didn't go all the way down, this one did. So I'm very excited about that. So I used up a new box of my Biore strips. These are limited edition ones that I got that have 8 in a pack. I love these. These suck out my blackheads. I do these once a week. Oh look, it's focusing on the girl's face. I used a sample of the Benefit Pore Professional Matte Rescue. No, just no. I used up a First Aid Beauty face cleanser. This is just their generic face cleanser. I like this. I keep getting this in like little samples of like gifts with purchase or something, but I would never go out of my way to buy this, and I keep it in my shower. This is the Biore Baking Soda Acne Scrub. I hated this. This I got in like a Walmart beauty box or something. This had like those little beads in it. I will never, and it smelled like so strongly. No, I just will not buy that again. Well, I didn't technically buy it. It was in my Walmart beauty box. Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Age Defying Exfoliator. Yeah, just no. This is such a gentle exfoliator, and I can't stand gentle exfoliators. And the little beads like never really like get off your skin, so no, it's a hard pass for me. I used up a little sample of the Sunday Riley Mattifying Melting Water Gel Toner. I mean, it's only like a little sample. I didn't really have enough of this to tell if I liked it or not, and this is really expensive, and my favorite toner is the Pixie one, so I don't see myself venturing away from this anytime soon. I used up a Murad Renewing Eye Cream. This eye cream is very, very expensive, and it took me like literally 5-6 months to go through this. It has a 24-month shelf date, so that was okay. I really did like this eye cream. It wasn't too thick and it wasn't too like goopy or anything. Maybe if I got it on sale or something, I would repurchase this, but I'm using a different eye cream right now. I used up, speaking of your eyes, I used up one of my Tarte Pack Your Bags Renewal Rescue Pads. I love these for my eyes. I will continue to repurchase these. I definitely think I used up more than just this one, and maybe I just threw them out or something. I used up a little guy of the Ole Henriksen Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. I didn't really like this. This is just, there's like a little bit in here. I don't know, this left my skin kind of oily, and I already have oily skin, which I was told that this formula was actually changed, so that makes sense to me, but I just didn't like this and I wouldn't repurchase it. Oh, this, my best friend. This is the Ole Henriksen Invigorating Night Transformation Gel. This was just a little guy that I got, which if you were ever curious about these, Ole Henriksen has a little travel set of 3 products. It's like 25 bucks. This changed my skin. Like, not that I have really bad texture to begin with, but like this like clears all my texture, and I love it, and I highly suggest this. I have since bought the full size. I will continue to repurchase this. I had to get a new scrublet, and I just show you guys these in my empties. I know you guys keep telling me that I can get them at like Walmart or somewhere else cheaper, but the problem is with like the Walmart ones, the hairs on the scrublets are actually longer and they're pretty rough on your face. So I really like the Sephora brand ones. I'm getting rid of one of my Morphe sponges. It's just really old, and you can see it's getting some holes on the bottom of it. So it's just time to go. This was a Tarte sponge. This was what the original Quickie blending sponge from a couple, like 6 months ago. This came out maybe a year ago when Shape Tape first came out. I don't like this. This doesn't get wet when it expands or anything, and it's just time to go because the Tarte Quickie blending sponge that I have now is so much better. I used up a packet of the Charlotte Tilbury eye cream. I liked this. I don't know if I'll ever buy it because I'm so picky with eye creams. I never really know what'll work for me, but I liked it while I had it. So I had 2 deaths in the family. 2 of my MAC lipsticks actually melted. I think there's going to be enough in here to swatch them for you guys. I've had these for probably about 2-3 years. Well, Honey Love, I know I bought on the day I graduated grad school, which was 2015, 2 years ago. I'm going to see if there's enough for me to, oh yeah, there is, for me to swatch it. So I'll swatch these for you. This is Honey Love, and this one is Kind of Sexy. Don't forget, guys, anytime you have a MAC product that is empty, it goes back to MAC, and you can, if you have 6 back to MACs, you get a free lipstick. So this was Honey Love, and this is Kind of Sexy. These are colors I would probably repurchase again in the future, and I gotta put these over here because these are gonna go back to MAC. But the problem is with MAC lipsticks especially, if they're in too much of heat, they will melt. Like the 2 of these melted. So be careful with your MAC lipsticks and any lipsticks in general. I always find that lip products typically melt the easiest. Another mascara. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. This is a mascara I've probably gone through tubes and, God, probably about 15 tubes of this. This is a natural bristle wand. It's just a really, really good iconic mascara. I always love, whenever you make an order on the Tarte website, you usually get like a deluxe sample of these, and I love them. It looks like everything else that I have is like decluttered stuff, so we'll just talk about that right now. I'm decluttering 2 of my Wet n Wild liquid cat suits. The problem with these 2 shades specifically is when I put them on my lips, they're not opaque, and it's just like they look very like, I don't know, they look really weird on my lips. So the shades that I am decluttering are Nudie Patootie and Nudist Peach. Especially with Nudist Peach, you can see it's not opaque at all, and Nudie Patootie, I just could not get this to work on my lips no matter how many times I tried. I don't know if it's because they're old. I got these in January, so they're only about 6 months old, but they just didn't work for me. And the other colors in this line, like Give Me a Mocha and Rebel Rose, they're incredible. So I don't know what it is with these 2 colors, but they're getting decluttered. I have 2 ColourPop things that I am, well, so this is Cookie. I had recently just gotten, I showed you guys in my haul that I just posted, I'd gotten a new cookie, and the texture of this one is just completely different, and it's not matte anymore. So since I got a new one, I'm just decluttering this and going to use the new one. And then this, let's see if I can get it up. I used up an entire lippy stick. This is Oh Snap. I can get a little swatch out of it. This is Oh Snap. I remember in 2015, yes, I know when I remember this, I bought this because it was Nicole's favorite lippy stick from ColourPop, and I fell in love with it, and she legit has like 3-4 backups, and the second she heard that I used it up, she goes, well, do you want another one? The problem with, not problem, but the thing with that was it was actually in my purse where my MAC lipsticks were that melted, and I was so close to using it up, and it melted just a little bit, so just to the point where it's completely done. Okay, another lip product that I have to declutter. This is my Too Faced Melted Matte in Sellout. First of all, I don't know if you can see this, but it's so like gloopy and like coming out extremely weird, and it's, oh, I just got lipstick on my nose. It smells really bad now, and when I put it on my lips, it just wasn't like evenly going on. And I would much rather use something that is good and not gonna do that to my lips, so bye-bye. This is just like a L'Oreal sponge that I have tried with so many different times. It actually got lipstick on it. I tried to contour with it, I tried to do concealer with it. It's just too hard, I don't like it, bye-bye. Thing with this Urban Decay primer potion, this is in the shade Eden, which you would think, looking at it, it's like a good nude color, but I find that it gets kind of gloopy on my, there you go, you can see it a little bit better. It gets kind of gloopy on my lids, and I've had this for a couple months now, but it's just, it doesn't, I find that shadows don't really go on it too well, so that's getting decluttered. I have a little eyeliner. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I always have a wipe in my hand. I have a little eyeliner that I'm decluttering. This is just a Lancome Drama pencil. This was like a sample I got. So this is a very heavy concentrated swatch right here. You would think that it's like a beautiful purple. It doesn't go anywhere on my lash line at all. This is a e.l.f. like duo that I got that I actually showed you guys in a haul. So I saw Tati talk about this, and I had it in a drawer somewhere, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really need to try that. Don't the colors look like beautiful? I don't really like pinky blushes, but they looked really pretty. Yeah, problem with the bronzer is it goes on my skin orange. Like, literally turns my skin orange. And I tried with multiple different brushes. I tried just using a beauty blender with it. No, my skin was orange. And the blush was way too pink for my skin. Oh, I used up a little Tarte Guard, the tinted moisturizer in the shade Light Medium. I like this. I don't think I'll be repurchasing it. My favorite like BB cream or tinted moisturizer is the CoverGirl one, but it was nice while I had it. Anastasia Stick Foundation. I have tried with this thing so many times. First of all, it's in a shade that's way too dark for me, but even when I try to use concealer, it's just, no. I have a friend who I think will really like this, so I'm going to pass this on to her, but no. I have to get rid of my Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. So this was my first palette I ever owned. The problem I was having was I went to use this the other day, and the shades that I like know I used to love, they just weren't performing the way they used to, and like they just got really chalky, and it's just, I couldn't create a look with it, and I'm really sad because this is like 5 years old and I love it, but it's time to go. Oh, that was a lot of talking. Okay guys, that was my Erin'S Empties / declutter for the month of July. If you haven't already, make sure to click that link down below and subscribe. I do my empties monthly. But until then, have a great day, and remember, you is kind, you is smart, and you is important.